أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everyone to today's class. Thank you all for arriving on time, and I hope you're all ready by having your wudu done and having your heads covered with a scarf or topi. Okay? You're going to start off with our daily dua. And we're going to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and I'm going to choose student for that. Okay. Can I have a 1193? Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Can you help me with the daily prayers? We're going to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and what I want you to do is follow after me, repeat after me. Okay?
Okay.
And I want everyone at home to please repeat after me as well, okay? So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the accursed.
I seek refuge Allah
From Satan the accursed.
of Satan the accursed.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
In the name of Allah,
In the name of Allah,
the most gracious, the ever merciful.
ever merciful.
Okay, Jazakallah for your help. Okay, moving on to today's lesson. It's another recap today of the lesson that we did yesterday, just to get more practice and to get everyone fluent in what we have learned. So that's the nasalization and the long elongation. And before we start off with the lesson, I'm going to show you this picture here to help you explain nasalization. Okay, so this is for tashdid, but tashdid is very similar to nasalization, to ghunna, okay? And I'll explain why, because the same there's the same concept that's being applied into the ghunna, and that's so nasalization employs the same technique that is used in tashdid, and tashdid is something that you have already learned. So in tashdid we learned, so we've got this word here. It's a three-letter word, so we're going to split it we're going to look at it in little bits. So the first letter here you can see is alif. Okay, now you're going to look at the alif and you're going to look what sign does it have. It has a fatha. Okay, the next thing that I need to do is I need to look at the next letter. What does this letter have? This letter is a kha letter, and it has on top of it a shadda. Okay, so this is a kha mushaddad. Okay, so it's got a shadda and a fatha. Okay, so this is a kha. Now the next thing that I need to do, because there is a shadda on top of it, I know that I need to join it with the previous letter, which is the alif. Okay, so I need to join the alif and the kha. So I already need to start thinking, when I join the alif with the kha, what kind of sound am I making? So I'll be thinking, when I join these two letters, I will make the sound of akha. Okay, so this is the first bit that I've looked at. Now I know that these two are joining, but I can see that there's another letter at the end. There is a ra at the end. Now I look and I see that there's a ra with a fatha, so I know I need to say ra. Now that I've identified all my letters and the signs that they bear, I will say it all together. So it's good to take it in steps. So if I first look at the first letter and then the second letter, recognize the sounds that they have, and in my head start thinking what I need to do to recite this, it will become much easier. Okay, So I identified that I have alif and a kha mushaddad, and that means that I need to join these two letters. So I'm thinking I need to make the sound akha, and then I look at the next letter, and that's a ra with a fatha. So then I think altogether this is akhara. Okay, that's how I know it. And so the thing that's the same about a tashdid letter is that you are joining the previous letter with the letter that has a shadda. Now the same rule applies for nasalization, okay? The letter that has a shadda, this W-like sign over here, I've highlighted it here on the in the first box here. If it has a shadda, that means I need to join it with the previous letter, which in this case is a meme. So I already know because this second meme has a shadda on top of it, I need to join it with the previous meme. Okay? So this is the same about tashdid and ghunna. Okay? Now the difference is only that with ghunna, the difference between ghunna and tashdid is that the ghunna is a sustained nasal sound which is emitted from your nose pipe. Okay? The sound comes from your nose pipe. And there are only two letters that make this ghunna sound. And these two letters are a meme or a noon if they are mushaddad. If the meme and the noon have a shadda, this W sign on top of them, or on top of it, then a ghunna sound will be produced, okay? Now, when you do ghunna, this sound that you create when joining any word, any letter to a noon is be no less than 2 seconds or 2 counts. So it should at least be, a ghunna sound should at least be 2 seconds long, okay? I should hear that a ghunna sound for 2 seconds long. So for example, over here in this first box, you can see I've got a meme and I've realized it's got a kasra on top of it. Now I'm going to quickly look at the next letter. I see that's another meme. Okay, I think in my head, this might be I might need to do ghunna here. So I quickly look on top of the meme. What signs does the meme have? The meme has a shadda. So that tells me that this is a meme mushaddad. That means that I need to do ghunna here. So I look, now I think to myself, that because this is a meme mushaddad, I need to do ghunna. I need to look at the previous letter, which is a meme, and I need to join the meme with the meme mushaddad. Okay, and that's where the ghunna is taking place. Okay, and that ghunna needs to be 2 seconds long at least. So the sound that I will make is mimma, mimma. Okay, that's the sound that's being created. I'm joining this first meme with the second meme because the second meme has a shadda on top of it. Okay. Now the ghunna sound is the sound that I create for roughly 2 seconds at least, okay? The sound, that's what the ghunna is. And that should be at least 2 seconds. I should hear the sound for at least 2 seconds. Let me tell you in another example here. I've got here, thumma. Again, there's a meme. Okay, I see there's a tha here. I look at my next letter is a meme and I can see it has a shadda. So I know now that this is a meme that I need to do ghunna here. So I need to join my tha and the meme. And I also know with the ghunna rule that the ghunna needs to be 2 seconds long. So when I join the tha and the meme, I need to hear the sound for at least 2 seconds or 2 counts, okay? So I shouldn't say thumma because that's really quick. I didn't hear any ghunna there. I didn't do ghunna there. Ghunna means when I glue these two letters together, I need to hear that joining sound, so the sound. So it should be thumma, thumma. Okay? Okay. That was a quick explanation of the ghunna rule, a recap explanation. We're going to move on to exercise 14.3 because we've got longer letters here, longer words here, and we've got the rule of ghunna here. So I'm going to choose a student to please help me with that. Let's see, can I have a 1201. Oh, sorry. The mic just moved. Sorry, I'll give you the mic. A1201. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah for asking. Do you understand the lesson that we are doing a recap? But do you understand the ghunna rule?
Yes.
Oh, that's great to hear. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Do you want to have a go, please, at the first word here?
Maknahu. Who.
Okay. Excellent. Just a few things here. So, okay, we know that this first letter is a meme with a fatha. So you said ma. Excellent. You can see the next letter is a kaf with a. What's on top of it?
Shadda.
Shadda. Good. So you knew that you had to join. So because the kaf had a shadda, you knew you had to join the meme and the kaf together. So you did that very well. Well done. Look at the next letter. What letter is it, and what sign does it have on top of it?
It's a noon with a shadda.
Good. It's a noon with a shadda. That means, and do you remember when I explained this rule, that meme and noon are the only two letters. If there is a shadda on top of it, then what needs to happen?
A ghunna.
A ghunna. And that ghunna sound, the sound that is created because of the ghunna, how long does that need to be?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. So let's have a look at the kaf and the noon. Can you try and make that ghunna sound just with the kaf and the noon? So start from the kaf and the noon. Can you try and join them up and make sure that you create the ghunna sound?
Ganna.
Yeah, but good. But what I would say is when you join the kaf and the noon, I need to hear the n sound. Because this is a noon, if it was a meme, I would hear a m sound. But because this is a noon, I need to hear the n sound a bit longer. Can you try that?
Ganna.
Good. So the kaf and the noon, when I want to do ghunna, I would say gan. Can you see how long I made the n sound? I made it 2 seconds long, at least. It was a bit longer than that, actually. Yeah? That's what I want you to do. That's what the ghunna is. So gannahu.
Gannahu.
Excellent. Okay, I want you to repeat again once more behind me, and I want everyone at home to please practice as well. So makannahu.
Makannahu.
Excellent, well done. And I like that you remembered that the ha has a. Do you remember the name of the sign?
Vertical dhamma.
Excellent. And you remembered that that had to be how long?
2 seconds.
Good. Excellent. Well done. You remembered you had to do that. Well done. Jazakallah. Let's move to the next word here. Do you want to have a go at saying this one for me?
Summun.
Good. Well done. Say that once more for me, and just wanted to remind you what's happening over here. So you can see there's a swad with a dhamma, and what's the next letter?
Neem with a shadda.
So what's going to happen here? What rule is taking place here?
A ghunna.
Oh, ghunna. Good, good, well done. So when we join the sad and the meme, how long do we need to make the ghunna sound?
2 seconds.
Okay, bear that in mind and have another go at saying this.
Summun.
Excellent, well done. You made sure when the sound was at least 2 seconds long, so well done. So let's have another go at saying this. Please repeat after me, okay? Summun.
Summun.
Excellent, well done. Have a go at the next one.
Mannan.
Oh, excellent, well done. I like that you made sure that your ghunna was definitely 2 seconds long. So well done, your ghunna was really, really good here. Well done. Have a go at the next one.
Immadan.
Okay, good try. You just made a couple of mistakes. So you realize that this is alif with a fatha. What about the next letter? What is the next letter?
Hamza.
Good. And what about the letter after that?
Mim with a shadda.
Yeah, mim with a shadda. And what's on top of the shadda?
A fatha.
A fatha. So what you did just now is you made the meme a bit longer than 1 second. Yeah, and it's really important to remember that even though that the meme has a shadda, it has another sign on top of it, and we must not forget to make that sound. And that sound is only 1 second long, and you made it 2 seconds long. Yeah? So what you said was imma, you made the meme longer. But should it be that long?
No.
No, because it has a fatha, and we know that fatha is only 1 second long. So have another go at saying this word for me, please.
A'immatan.
Okay, your meme is still slightly long. I'll have a go at saying this, and I want you to please follow after me, okay?
Okay.
A'immatan.
A'immatan.
Okay, your meme is slightly long. What you're saying is you're saying a'immatan. That's what you're saying, and listen to the correct version. A'immatan. Can you hear a difference there?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, let's have another go. Please repeat after me, and everyone at home, please repeat after me as well. A'immatan.
A'immatan.
Okay. Imma.
Imma.
Excellent. Immatan.
Immatan.
Excellent. Now let's have a go at saying the whole thing. A'immatan.
A'immatan.
Excellent. Well done. Have another go at saying that.
A'immatan.
Oh, you made your meme a little long there. Remember, your ma has to be 1 second. A'immatan.
A'immatan.
Okay. You're making your meme still a bit longer. Keep practicing, okay? And if it's a bit difficult, let's split it up. So you could join the first 3 letters if you like. So let's say Imma.
A'imma.
Good. Imma.
A'imma.
Good. Well done. You're doing it really well. And now let's try joining in the ta. A'immatan.
A'immatan.
Okay, you're still making, when you join the ta, you're making the meme a little long, but that's okay. Keep practicing. It's probably because there's another letter and you accidentally make it a bit longer. That happens because when you've got a lot of letters with different signs, it's easy to make them a bit longer than they are or shorter than they should be. But keep practicing, okay? So the sound is imma.
A'imma.
Done.
Done.
A'immatan.
A'immatan.
Imma.
Imma.
Good girl. Keep practicing. Inshallah, you'll get better, okay? Keep practicing with that. Have a go at the next one.
Lazunnuhu.
Okay, there is another letter in between. Lam, and then there is a
Alif.
alif. Well done. Let's have another go at saying this.
La azunnuhu.
Good. Okay, let's split this up because it's such a long word. We'll split it up. Let's just say the lam and the alif. Can you just say the first 2 letters for me?
La.
Okay. What sign does the lam have on top of it?
A fatha.
A fatha. And how long should that sound be?
1 second.
1 second. You're making it slightly longer, so it should be la'a.
La'a.
Good. And let's have a go at saying the next bit. So starting with the za. Zunnuhu.
Zunnuhu.
Good. Let's try saying all of this, and everyone at home, please follow after me. La'a zunnuhu.
La'azunnuhu.
Excellent. Well done. Keep practicing at home. It is getting a bit more difficult because we've got slightly longer words, but if you keep practicing, you'll become more fluent. more practice always makes better. Jazakallah for your help. Can I just quickly ask you to repeat your ID for me?
A1201.
Okay, perfect. Jazakallah. All right. Jazakallah for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, I'm going to choose another student for the next line. I'm going to choose let's choose A1202. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
That's great, alhamdulillah. Okay. Do you understand the lesson today?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Have a go at saying this first word in.
Hummilat.
Oh, excellent. Well done, mashallah. Outstanding. You made sure that your ghunna was at least 2 seconds long, which is excellent. Well done. That was very beautiful. Well done. Have you been practicing at home?
Yeah.
I can tell. It was outstanding. Very well read, mashallah. Have a go at the next one.
Fatannaka.
Good. Well done. Good boy. And you made sure that you did your ghunna there with the noon and the ta, the noon mushaddad and ta, and you also made sure that you checked the sign on top of the noon. It is a shadda, but on top of the shadda there is a vertical fatha, and a vertical fatha is how long?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Well done. So you made sure that even though you were doing ghunna, you also made sure that you were doing prolonging it for 2 seconds. Well done. Very good. Have a go at the next one.
Yasuddannaka.
Oh, almost. Just have a look at the sign on top of the noon.
Yusuddannaka.
Good, well done. I know it's because we are getting longer letters, and with so many signs, it's easy to get confused and make it sound a letter longer than it should be. But excellent for realizing that you made your noon longer than it should be. The noon should have been only how long?
1 second.
1 second, well done. So, yasuddannaka.
Yasuddannaka.
Excellent, well done, mashallah. Have a go at the next one.
Al-yammi.
Okay, good. Just have a look at the meme. What rule is being what rule is taking place over here?
What was the question?
What rule is taking place over here? Look at the meme.
Meme madda.
A meme mushaddad, yeah. And remember, when there's a meme shadda, that means what rule is going to take place? Do you remember? Yeah, you were about to say it.
Bil al yam.
I'll remind you. So when there is a meme or a noon mushaddad, then ghunna takes place. Okay? Yeah?
Yes.
The name of the rule is ghunna.
Okay.
Yeah? So let's look at our bird here. This meme, does it have a shadda on top of it?
Yes.
It does, yes, good. So that means we need to that means we now know that the ghunna needs to take place here. Okay? That means when you join the ya and the mim, ghunna needs to take place. And how long is the ghunna sound?
2 seconds.
At least 2 seconds. Good. So have another go at saying this and pay attention particularly to the timing of your ghunna.
Al-yammi.
Excellent. Well done. Well done. Very good. Have a go at the next one.
La nanzi'anna.
Good. Say that for me once more.
La nanzi'anna.
Excellent. Well done. You made sure that your ghunna sound was longer than 2 seconds, which is really good. Well done. That was really, really well read. Keep practicing at home. Mashallah, I can tell that you have been so far because your recitation was outstanding. Mashallah. Jazakallah for your help.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's choose our next student for the next line, and I am going to choose N1282. N1282. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, jazakallah for asking. Do you understand this rule, the ghunna rule?
Yes.
That's good. We are doing a recap just to help all of you become even more secure in the ghunna rule before we move on to our next lessons, okay?
Okay.
So, can you please read the first word for me?
Li jahannama.
Good, well done. Just your meme, you made it a bit longer. What sign does the meme have on top of it?
A fatha.
A fatha. How long is a fatha?
1 second.
1 second. And yours is a bit longer, so have another go at saying this. And just also make sure when you do your ghunna, you did do ghunna, but I'd like you to make the ghunna sound a bit longer, okay? It
Okay.
should be at least 2 seconds. That ghunna sound should be at least 2 seconds, okay? So have another go.
Li jahannama.
Good. Your meme is still a bit long, so repeat after me. It should be ma, okay? So all together it should be, and repeat after me, and everyone else also repeat. Li jahannama.
Li jahannama.
Good, well done. Let's say that once more.
Li jahannama.
Well done. Can you see how your meme sound was only 1 second now?
Yes.
And your ghunna over here was at least 2 seconds long, a bit longer, which was excellent, okay?
Okay.
Have a go at the next one.
Darayna.
Oh, what sign is on top of the noon?
Shadda.
Yeah, and on top of the shadda?
A fatha.
A fatha. And how long should that be?
2
How
seconds.
how long is a fatha sound? Do you remember?
1 second.
The fatha sound is 1 second, but the ghunna sound is
2 seconds.
2 seconds, yeah. So that means when you're joining the ya and the noon, that's where I need to hear the n sound for at least 2 seconds. But when you say the na, that should be only 1 second. Yeah?
Okay.
So when I join the ya with the noon, the n sound, the gluing of the ya and the noon should be 2 seconds. So the n sound for 2 seconds. But when I say the actual letter, the actual noon, that should be a quick na, not na. That's incorrect, okay? Na. Can you hear
Na.
that? Yeah, good. So have a go at saying this once more for me.
Tarayinna.
Oh, you made it long again. Say that once more. Your na should be yinna.
Yinna.
Good. Have another go at saying the whole word.
Tarayinna.
Good. Well done. Can you see how your noon was only 1 second long,
Yeah.
but your ghunna was 2 seconds? Well done. That's a bit confusing, but your ghunna always needs to be 2 seconds long, and your normal fatha kasra dhamma are always 1 second long, okay? Have a go at the next one.
Jannatu.
Okay. Again, what sign is on top of the noon?
Fatha.
A fatha. And you made it longer than it should be. So have another go at saying this.
Jannatu.
Good, well done. Just the ta was slightly longer than it should be, so it should only be 1 second, yeah? It's a quick 1 second too. So together this should be, and I want you to repeat after me, please. And everyone at home as well. Jannatu.
Jannatu.
Good. Let's say that once more.
Jannatu.
Excellent. Have a go at the next one.
Annahu.
Okay, what sign on top of the ha?
It's a inverted dhamma.
Good, well done. And when there's an inverted dhamma, how long should your sound be?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Right now it was 1. So remember it's 2 seconds, and have a go at saying this.
Annahu.
Good, well done. Well done. And your ghunna was good as well. You made sure that the n sound was 2 seconds. So well done. Have a go at the next one.
Mimman.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakallah. Keep practicing at home. Can you see by the end of it, you were getting the ghunna sound correct. You were doing much, much better. So the more you practice, the better you get, okay?
Okay.
Jazakallah for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Moving on to the next lesson, which is lesson 15, normal elongation. And I know we've done this before and we did a recap yesterday, but we're going to do another recap again to just secure this rule, okay? So a quick explanation. Madda is to lengthen or to prolong a sound, a letter, okay? To prolong the sound of a letter. There are 3 letters of huruf madda. These are alif, vaw, and it should be ya, not ha. It should be alif, vaw, and ya, okay? So, but there's a few rules that you have to remember. Not all alif, vaw, and ya are mad letters, okay? There is a certain rule. There is a rule. So not all alif, vaw, and ya are mad sounds, okay? And how to identify that is written over here, and I'll explain to you quickly. So, for example, for the alif mad, we know that an alif is a alif madda if the letter before the alif has a letter with a stroke of fatha. So I can show you quickly over here. For example, over here you can see you have the alif here at the end. Now, how do I know if this is an alif madda? Well, I look at the letter before the alif madda, which is a noon. Does that noon have a fatha? If it does have a fatha, which this noon does, that means that this alif has become a alif madda. However, if the alif madda, for example, the alif, the letter before the alif had a kasra, if this noon had a kasra or a dhamma, then this alif would not be a alif madda. But because it does have the letter before the alif does have a fatha, this alif has become a alif madda, and that means that the noon sound will be prolonged for 2 seconds. That means instead of saying a quick na, I will say na. I'm making it long, okay? Same thing goes for vowel madda. I need to look at the letter before the vowel. If the letter before the vowel has a dhamma, then that vowel has become a vowel madda, okay? Now I can show you over here, for example. We look at this vowel. Now, how do I know whether this vowel is a vowel madda? I look at the letter before, which is an alif. Does it have a dhamma? Yes, it does. This alif has a dhamma. Therefore, this vowel is a vowel mad. And that means I need to prolong, make the sound of the alif 2 seconds long. So I will say, ooh. If in case the alif had a kasra or a fatha, then the vowel wouldn't have been in the vowel madda. But because the previous letter has a dhamma, this vowel is a vowel madda. Same thing goes for ya madda. If the letter before has a kasra, then the ya will become a ya madda, and that letter will be prolonged. So let me show you. I look, for example, over here. This ya. How do I know whether this ya is a ya madda? Well, I look at the letter before the ya. Does it have a kasra? Yes, this ha does have a kasra. Therefore, this ya has become a ya madda, and that means that I need to make the sound of the ha at least 2 seconds long. Okay, so I will say he. Okay, 2 seconds long. If, however, the ha had a fatha or a dhamma, then this would not have been a ya madda. But because the letter before the ha does have a kasra, I will make it this ya has become a ya madda, and that means that this ha is 2 seconds long. He, 2 seconds long. Okay, let's quickly practice some of this in this last exercise over here. I'm going to choose a student quickly to help me with this. Can I have N1310? N1310.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. N1310, how are you?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. Do you understand the lesson?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. That's excellent to hear. Have a go at saying this first word.
خلق خلاق.
Excellent, well done. You made sure that you realized that this is alif madda, so therefore you made your lam sound 2 seconds long. Well done. Have a go at the next one.
لذو
Excellent. Have a go at the next one.
شديد.
Excellent, well done. I really like that you're making sure that your fatha sounds are 1 second long and your normal elongation, your mud sounds are 2 seconds long. What mud is over here? Can you tell me? The letter is colored in blue.
I don't understand.
Can you tell me which mud is over here? Is it alif madda, ya madda, or vaw madda?
يا مدة.
Well done. It's a ya madda. That's why the dal sound was 2 seconds long. Yeah? Yeah, does that make sense? Because of the ya madda, the dal sound was 2 seconds long. Yeah? You made the dal second
Okay.
sound 2 seconds. You didn't say shadidun. You made the dal long. You said shadi. Can you see how I made the dal long there? The sound long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that because there is a ya madda after the dal.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Have a go at the next one.
خالدا.
Excellent, well done. Have a go at the next one.
يؤمنون.
Excellent, well done. Very good. Have a go at the next one.
حميد.
Excellent, well done. That was mashallah very well read. Have you been practicing at home?
Yes.
Yeah, I can definitely tell. I can hear your mom there as well in the background. It's really good that an adult is with you. Well done. Keep practicing like that. Mashallah, well done. Jazakallah for your
Thank
help.
you.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
الحافظ.
Okay, let's choose our next student for the next line. Can I have, let's see, let's have a Tifl A11. Oh, let's have someone else actually. I was about to pick on someone I have already chosen. A1196. Assalamu alaikum. A1196, can you hear me? A1196. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. That's great. Okay. Can you please help me with this word here? Good. Say that once more. I couldn't hear you at the beginning, so please say this once more for me. Good. Well done. Very well done. That was very well read. You made sure that your fatha was 1 second long and your mud was 2 seconds long. Good. Have a go at the next one. Good. Well done. Have a go at the next one. Well done. Well done. And you made sure that your dal was 2 seconds long because of the yamad. Well done. Very well read. Have a go at the next one. Oh, look again. What sign does the lam have on top of it? It has a fatha. Yeah, good. You forgot to say that sound, so have another go at saying this. Good, well done. Have a go at the next one. Good, well done. Have a go at the next one. Well done. Very good. That was mashallah, well done. Have you been practicing at home?
A little bit.
Yeah? Well, I will suggest continue to practice every day because mashallah, you do know all your rules, which is great. but to become even fluent, to be able to say all the words even more quickly. So not quickly as in you're running fast, but for it to be more smoother. Yeah, in order for you to not stop in between words, you need more. Everyone needs to do more practice, because the more practice you do, the more fluent you get. Okay. Yeah. So mashallah, well done. You know all the rules, so keep practicing to become even better. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Jazakallah for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's choose the next student for the next line. Can I have, let's see, can I have a 1, 2, 3, 6, a 1, 2, 3, 6. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Can you please help me with this word here? Let me just move. Good. Well done. You made the noon long because there's alif mad there. Maybe it's because of the mic, but how did you pronounce this first letter here? Ha. Good, good. Okay, maybe it was the mic, but I couldn't hear you properly. So, خلقنا. Excellent. Have a go at the next one.
Luna.
Yeah, good. You made your lam long because of the vowel mud. That's good. Just the meme. What sign does the meme have on top of it? Yeah, a fatha. Good. Well done. And how long should that sound be?
1
second. Good. Well done. And yours was a bit longer. Okay. So let's try that once more. I know it can get a bit confusing because you have to make sure that your lam was long because of the vowel mud. Have another go. Look at each letter and look at each sign that the letters have. Don't rush through it. Have another go.
Luna.
Well done. Well done. Much better. Have a go at the next one.
Hollywood.
Good. The only thing I would say, you're doing so well, I would just say, because you know there's a ya mad here, okay? Because the lam has a kasra, and you realize that. I would just say to become even better, just make the prolongation because of the ya mad, make the lam sound. You prolong it, make it a bit longer, okay? So you said halimun, okay? I just want you to make the lam a bit longer. So halimun. Can you see how long my lam sound was there, yeah?
Yeah.
Have another go at doing that.
Hollywood.
Good. Well done. I liked how much time you spent on the lam now. Have a go at the next one.
Zina.
Okay, say it once more for me.
Zina.
Okay, good. Just one thing I wanted to point out is that this is not a Z. I know in Urdu, because we have this letter in Urdu as well, and that it's a Z there, but in Arabic it's actually a D. It's a DH sound, okay? In English, a DH sound, okay? D. Can you say that after me? D.
D.
Good. So all together this is Ardina.
Zina.
Okay, I can still hear a Z sound. I don't want to hear that, okay?
Okay.
Yeah? Keep practicing. So can you repeat after me? D.
D.
Good. Well done. That's much better. That's the sound that I want to hear. Not a Z sound. Not a Z for zebra, okay?
Okay.
Good. Keep practicing. Inshallah that will get better. Have a go at the next one.
Good. Luna.
Okay. Well, what sign does the star have on top of it?
Number.
A dhamma, good. And a dhamma we know is 1 second long. Yours is slightly longer, so have another go. Again, look at each letter and the signs that are on top of it, and then read it. Yeah?
Okay.
So have another go.
Luna.
Okay. Your ta is still a bit long. And again, that's probably you're probably making that mistake because, like we all can do, because there is a vowel madda here, and you have to remember that the lam does need to be prolonged. But that's okay. So please repeat after me. So يقتلون.
يقتلون.
Okay, your thigh is still a bit long. Listen carefully to how long my thigh sound is. Okay. يقتلون.
يقتلون.
Okay. تولون.
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 Good. And all together. يقتلون.
يقتلون.
Good. You're getting better. Just if it's too long a word and you might be making a mistake of making a fatha kasra dhamma long or the other way around. Break it up into, okay? So when you were saying tuluna, your ta sound was good. It was for 1 second long, okay? Because they're longer words, it can get a bit confusing. So break them up to help you, okay? Have a go at the next one.
عظيم.
Good. Say that once more for me.
عزيز.
Okay. Azizun.
عزيز.
Well done. Well done. Jazakallah for your help. Keep practicing at home, mashallah. Well done. Allah Hafiz. Let me choose a next student. Okay, let me choose my next student. Next student is, let's choose A1221. Assalamu alaikum. A1221.
Yes,
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah, that's great to hear. And do you understand the lesson?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, can you help me with this first word here?
Ahala. Ahala.
Okay, can you see there is no fatha, there is no sign on top of the, there is no stroke on top or below the ha? Yeah?
Yeah.
So the sound will be ah. Good. What's the letter after the ha?
La.
Good. Well done. You realize that you need to do prolong the lam because of the alif madda. And what's at the end?
Me.
Me. Good. Now have a go at saying the whole word.
La. No, me.
Good. Well done. Because these are longer words, it's good for you to break up the words if they're a bit too long. So, for example, how we did the first part first. So we said we recognized that this is a ah, and then we started from the lam to the meme. Okay, and then we said it together. That's a good idea to do to help us. Okay, so repeat after me once. Ahlami.
Ahlami.
Well done. Have a go at the next one.
Fa. Al.
Al. Yeah.
To. To.
Okay, just want to stop you there. This is the red letter here. It's not a ta, it's a qaf, okay?
Oh, God.
Yeah? I know why you might be thinking this might be a ta, but that ta marbuta is always at the end, okay? It wouldn't be joined in the middle, okay? So this is a qaf.
La. Laku. Who?
Good. Okay, I like that you made sure that because of the vowel, madda, you made your qaf sound a bit long. But what I want you to do is make the qaf sound a little longer. So repeat after me, okay? And everyone at home, please repeat after me as well. فَأَلْقُوهُ.
فَالْأَكُلْهُ.
فألقوه.
فَأَلْقُوهُ.
Good, well done. Can you see how long I made the qaf sound there, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. What I want you to do, because we are running out of time, I want you to repeat after me, please. So this one is, and I want everyone at home to please practice behind me as well. Mubinun.
مُبِينٌ.
Well done. Nasiya.
نَسِيَا.
Good. Next one is yubsiruna.
يُبْصِرُونَ.
Well done. And the last one here is alladhina.
الَّذِينَ.
Well done. Well done. Mashallah, get very well read. Keep practicing at home to become more fluent, okay?
Okay.
And make sure you listen back to the lessons if you struggle with anything, okay? Because they are all recorded on YouTube, okay?
Okay.
They are all available on YouTube. Jazakallah for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to set you your homework for today. Okay. Just give me a second. My computer has frozen, so just give me a second to sort that out. Okay, sorry about that. There is a problem on my computer. Let me just open up your homework again for you. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. My computer had frozen. So your homework for tonight is normal elongation. It's the exercise that we were practicing today, and we've practiced that before, yesterday and on Monday. It is a long exercise, but you have to practice this to become more fluent. And what I want you to do is I want you to really pay attention to your timing. So making sure that your elongation, your mud, your alif mud, vaw mud, and your ya mud, da sounds are 2 seconds long, okay? And what is a good idea is maybe if you have someone with you, if you have a sibling or your parent with you, he can hear you, or record yourself so that you can hear that you are making your alif mud, your vaw mud, and your ya mud sounds 2 seconds long. And for those of you who have a hard copy, the page is 49. Okay, that's your homework for tonight. And let me open up your homework for tomorrow. Sorry, there is a problem with my laptop. That's why it's closed down. Just give me a second to open that up. Your homework for tomorrow, for the weekend, is on the screen now. You can see it on your screens now. So for Saturday, your homework is looking at Tashdid, practicing exercise 13.2 until you are fluent. So keep practicing. Join the mushaddad letter, press down on it. And again, like we were doing in the lesson today, go through the whole word for word. Look at each word. Look at the stroke that is on top or below of it. Think in your head, should it be 1 second long, 2 seconds long, or longer? Does it have a vertical fatha? How long does it need to be, 1 second or 2 seconds? Because this is going to help you with your nasalization, okay? Which is what you will practice on Sunday. That's your homework for Sunday, nasalization. Practice exercise 14.1, 14.2, 14.3, and 14.3, sorry, until you are fluent. It's similar, like I explained in the lesson, to the mushaddad rule, in the sense that you have to join the 2 letters, but the ghunna sound needs to be prolonged, needs to be there for 2 seconds. So pay particular attention to that. And the reference for anyone who has the hard copy is page 47. That's your homework for the weekend. Okay. And with that, I am just going to open up my final dua. Again, apologies for having to open it again. It's because my computer froze. Okay, let's open that up. Okay, let's look for my student. Let's have a look if I have A1202. Are you in lesson? Okay, A1202. I can't seem to be A1201. Yeah, there you are. Assalamu alaikum, A1201. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you want to help me with the finishing dua?
Yes, but I can't see the screen right now. I can see the homework.
Oh, okay. Just give me a second. There we go. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. I want you to repeat after me. We're going to start with our Tawud and then Tasmiyah. So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge with Allah,
I seek refuge from Allah,
from Satan the accursed.
from the Satan the accursed.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
In the name of Allah,
In the name of Allah,
the most gracious,
the most gracious,
the ever merciful.
the ever merciful.
Good. Repeat after me the finishing prayer, and everyone at home too. Allahumma
Allahumma
hamni
hamni
bil Qur'anil
bil Qur'anil
azim.
azim.
Good. Waj'alhu
Waj'alhu
li
li
imaman wa
imaman wa
nuran wa
nuran wa
hudan wa
hudan wa
rahmah.
rahmah.
Okay, and can you do the English translation for me?
And make it easy for me to read.
Start from the beginning. Oh Allah.
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
And
make it easy for me the leader, the light, the guidance and the mercy.
Jazakumullah. With that, I'll end the meeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.